Buddha talks about suffering, he talks about not getting what we want and the suffering that grows out of that, also getting what we want and the suffering that grows out of that. Usually we want what we want, makes sense, but we really don't know what we're getting. So sometimes even getting what we want turns into suffering. The Quantum School of Zen is doing it's a school that we're a part of, we're doing a big trip to India this year to go to the Buddhist sites of Bodh Gaya, where Buddha was enlightened and where he died and where he taught. And I'm going on this trip with my wife, and my wife is very excited about this trip. I hope we don't have any strange births happening between now and then. But it's funny, as I think about it, we have all of these seeds of this wonderful trip. We've been planning it since January. We're going to a bunch of places on our own before and after the tour. And we've got, one day I came home and there was a map of India up on the kitchen wall, and there's all these little dots where we're going, and we've got our hotels picked out, and we're reading novels about India, and we're doing all of these things. And this wonderful trip is also a setup for disappointment. First of all, we might get there and it might suck. Chances are that's not the case. We've done enough traveling that the excitement and the adventure usually manages, but there are so many different things that can go wrong. And that's part of our existence. And we try very hard to avoid that disappointment. But sometimes in the process of trying hard to avoid it, we make it worse. We have to be a little careful of even this idea, if I do it right, then it works out. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes we're just left to deal with what feels unbearable. And even there, how we keep our minds, how we relate to the experience is the key.